Now we know that God loves us unconditionally, but do you love God unconditionally? Let's talk about that. Hey love, welcome to Crystal Clear Hope. I am Hope Knows and I am here to get you motivated. We are in part 2 of a 2-part motivation called How to Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. So if you missed part 1, click this link up here at the top and then you can come back and finish up part 2. So what we're talking about and what some of the things that we covered in part 1 was just how you have to be cognizant of what you say to yourself, how you treat yourself, and also how you allow others to treat you. Sometimes you have to take time to work on yourself before you can be of value in a relationship and before you can even choose the right people to have a relationship with. And I'm not just talking about partnership, but also your family, your friends, etc. So again, if you missed part 1, go ahead, check that out, and then you can come back and watch part 2. But now let's just go ahead and get into the rest of the message for today. Like, we know that God loves us unconditionally, but do you love him unconditionally? And what I mean by that is when something bad happens, are you going to continue to love and serve him the same way you did when you were up here? So when you're so high that you're off the charts, are you going to love God the same way when you're so low you feel like no one can see you? And I had to go through that season. I remember being in a time of my life when I was serving and I was so dedicated to God and studying his word and committed, and I lost my house. I lost, like, I say everything, and it wasn't because I didn't lose my child, so I didn't lose everything, but like materialistically I lost my home. Like, the sheriff came, packed everything up. And throughout that, even though it was hard, I still had to love God. I remember praying and saying, God, I don't understand why this is happening right now, and I'm very hurt because I feel like you didn't help me, but I know you are the leader of my life and you have a plan, and I love you, and I ask you to help me to get over this hurt. Like, I had to have a real conversation, like, I'm upset right now, but I'm still here, and I need you to help me get over this hurt that I'm feeling at you right now. You got to have those real conversations with God sometimes. When I found out I had cancer, it was another time that I was so hurt and broken and felt like, Dad, God, did you abandon me? Did you leave me? And I had to go to him again. God, look, I love you. I'm here for you. I know you're real, but I'm hurting right now, and I need you to help me get understanding about that hurt. And that's the unconditional love. A lot of times we see as believers, oh, we think we're gonna get saved and everything is going to be perfect and amazing and great, and there are a lot of amazing benefits that come with a life with God. It truly is, but it does not mean that it is going to be a lifetime without hardships. And establishing that love of God, that unconditional love of God, and being able to receive his love that he has for me, that's what led to me being able to trust him. That also led to my obedience, me being able to overcome the sin that I was struggling with in that time period, and really say, I want to honor your word and do the things that you tell me to do. It doesn't mean that I don't struggle with anything, because like I said, you're always going to struggle for something. We all have sinned and fallen short of the glory. So what I'm struggling with right now is pride. Like, the struggle is real, and so God is really working with me with overcoming pride, because that is a sin, and allowing myself to be humble and be able to say, yeah, my bad, I was wrong, because that's something that I'm struggling with. So I just want you to know we all got stuff we're going through, because I don't want to paint this picture like, oh, I've got it all together. No, we all have stuff that we're going through, but together and with God we can all get through it. But you have to have him to be able to do it. Now, if you found value in this message, I ask you to please give me a thumbs up as well as share it. Those two things really help my channel to grow. I thank you guys for all of the support that you've given me this year. My growth has been amazing, and I couldn't have done it without you, but we have more to do. So please give me that thumbs up as well as share that video. And if you are new to the channel, then go ahead and hit subscribe. You do have to click that bell to set your notification preferences if you want to be notified when I post new content. I love you guys so much. Remember, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and with God there is absolutely nothing that you cannot do. That's why Philippians 4:13 is one of my favorite Bible verses. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. My name is Hope Knows. This has been your Monday morning motivation, and I will see you the next time. Bye.